Hello everyone, we are kicking off the collectible hunt in the Kingdom of Corona at the tower in the forest. Now there are 28 total treasures, for which 3 of them contain a Classic Kingdom game, and then there are 9 lucky emblems. Now the first one we're going to find is a lucky emblem, and we're going to climb up to the top of this tower and then look down below. We're going to look down over here. You see those rocks right over there? Well, they make a emblem, a symbol we are going to take a photograph of once we get to the top of the tower. Turn around, look down, take out your camera, hit the touchpad, hit R1 to snap the photo, and that is our first of 37 total collectibles in this world. Now we are going to go to the first treasure, and that is going to be in this same area. So this is going to be at the end of the little waterway over here, to the right of these rocks where the water ends. And we're going to be doing a lot of kind of back and forth, some fast traveling from the save points to the save time. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. Now the next one is going to be treasure number 9. It's going to actually be one of the Classic Kingdom games called Camping Out. Now it says treasure number 9 because I'm ordering these in the top left corner based on where they are in your gummy phone. If you look in your gummy phone, you can look at the treasures, you can look at all the photos, and this is going to be the order in which they appear in that list. So if you have a blank spot in that list, you can look and figure out what the number is and then go to the description of this video and find out exactly where it is. So anyways, we're going to leave the tower area, go out to that tunnel, and then go into a cave here on the right hand side, and then at the back here is where the treasure is going to be located. Open up that box, take the game, and let's go to treasure number 7 now. So we're going to exit the cave. We are going to kind of veer off to about the 2 o'clock position. We're going to follow this dirt path that's kind of going off to the right here. And the treasure is right in front of us. Nice. All right, now that we have a map of the forest, one of 2 maps for the forest, we're going to head over to treasure number 8. So we're going to do that by kind of heading back this way. Go in a straight line, and you're going to see a little pond on the left hand side. It's going to be on the back side of this pond. Alright, so from there I went back to the tower. I'm going to go ahead and go to the save point and fast travel over to the hills, which is part of the forest. So once you load in, we're just going to go straight and look for a log on the left hand side and just go behind it. So pick up that treasure. Now I'm going to head kind of past the save point, off to the right hand side, and just before this pond over there to the in front of us to the right, there's going to be this little collection of bushes with a tree. It's right inside of that formation. And now I'm going to continue on this way. Now this is going to be a little bit of a run. We're going to head down, and you're going to see on the map there's a small little hidden trail here in between the trees here. So we're going to follow this path to the end to lead us to treasure number 4. Alright, so back to the save point. Go ahead and fast travel to the marsh. Now once you spawn in here, we are going to actually turn around and go backwards. And keep going back this way. It's a little bit of a run. Kind of doing some backtracking here. Alright, so you got some enemies and you have the short little jump here, and then you're going to see a tree. And what we're going to do is actually zero in on this. Pull ourselves up with the motion thing and jump over here to get this chest. You can alternatively use one of the super jumps. Alright, so let's just go jump back down. We are continuing our path here. And we're going to find this on the left-hand side. Now, if you have the super jump or the high jump, you can certainly do it there. I'm just doing it the old school way here. Not very efficient or effective. But I managed to pick up treasure number 3. 10th treasure. So we're going to actually head back the way we came. And you got that little poster there. Go ahead and get the money. So we went all the way back from which we came.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
And we are now in the marsh again. There's the save point. Now we're going to continue into the marsh. Now you have this funky looking tree in front of us. It's very scary looking. So we're going to go past it, and just off to the right is going to be the treasure box.
I think I see
Now this area is kind of a circular open area. So look at the map in the top right corner if you get confused. But now just turn to your left from that box, and we're just going to kind of follow the outside of this area. And then there's going to be a little indentation here on the right hand side, and there's going to be a lucky emblem we got to take a picture of. It'll be right around this corner here, right there on the side of the rock. All right, so now from here, I'm going to kind of go into the center of this area. Again, it's kind of a circular area, and it's a little bit open, but we're going to head towards the center. And you can see there's a big rock here. It's black on the map, and it's going to be along this wall here. We got to jump up to it. All right, so now from there, I'm going to head back this way, and I'm going to look for some water going through a tree, and we're going to go under that tree through the roots here. And then follow this to the back and then off kind of to the right. There's also some ingredients here, so make sure you pick those up as well. All right, so now I'm going to head back to the save point and now fast travel to the next area. This is going to be the campsite. You will see a small campfire in front of you, so just go past it. There's going to be a branching part just ahead. That's not a path. Just ahead here, you're supposed to go off to the right, but there's a dead-end path to the left. Take that to the end to pick up treasure number 18. So now I'm going to backtrack, go the way from which we came, go past that save point. And there's the save point. Now we're looking for a wall from which we can run up on the left-hand side. So run up that and pick up the box. And head back to the save point, and we're now going to fast travel over to the wildflower clearing. Still in the forest, of course. All right, so here there's actually a little ramp up here, a little hill right behind this tree. And then there's a larger tree up here, and behind that is going to be treasure number 21. So it's like right there at the save point. So treasure number 22 is actually going to have one of the games, the Wayward Canary. So we're going to jump down and go off to the opposite side. Again, very close to the save point.
Nice.
Pretty much directly across where the previous treasure was located. All right, so treasure number 13, we're now going to jump down, and I'm going to follow the path off here, this way. And a standard jump is not going to work for this next treasure. You do need a jump assist in one of your abilities. So once you get up to this rock, we need to get to the higher rock. And you see you can't jump up there. So what I'm going to do is equip the super jump. And while in flow motion, you can press the circle button to jump up much higher. So jump, do the flow motion, and then the circle button. And that'll allow you to jump up much, much, much higher. We're going to use that a couple times here in this world. All right, so now I'm going to jump down, look for this big rock at the end of this path, and there's going to be a small rock below that you can attack and break open. Again, you have to jump up from an elevated height in order to break this open. But you do, it'll reveal a chest. All right, so we're going to use our flow motion super jump ability quite a bit here in the next upcoming bits. So from that chest, I'm going to turn around and do the flow motion jump here, which I did not do. I did an attack. Let's try that again. And let's try it again. All right, so once you're up here, there's a wall run just to the left. Follow this to the end to get the treasure. All right, so now I'm going to jump down, and then we can run right up this wall here. I'm just going to do the super jump, and then we're going to do a super jump to get to the next platform. And I completely whiffed on that. Don't do that. All right, so once you're up here, we're going to do another super jump. Flow motion into that wall and super jump, and then just run up this wall normally. Now we got to jump across a gap to a lower platform, so make sure you jump. So we're heading down into a cave system here, so just drop down. Once you drop down, take this right path. You can see the treasure right in front of us, and now I'm almost falling off. Alright, so from here there's a lucky emblem. It's actually going to be right below us in the next section. And you can see a barrel over here in a closed off mine. On the front of this barrel is the emblem, so take a picture of that. Then go back and find a save point. You're a little distance away from it. Now we're going to head to the thoroughfare. Now in the kingdom here, we're going to, from the start, turn around, go down this bridge, and this is actually going to load us back into the forest of all things. But straight into this load, there's going to be a chest right in front of us. There's also a lucky emblem in this same area. We actually just passed it technically. So I'm going to turn around, head back to the bridge. As you're heading back to the bridge, you'll actually see the emblem right in front of you. Off here to the right hand side. So let's go back to the kingdom, shall we? We're going to get treasure number 24, which happens to be the Karnival Kid classic kingdom game. So as soon as you get off this bridge, off to the right hand side, you're going to see a gaggle of people here in the chest right behind them. Well, in order to do it, you got to perform on this barrel. You hit the triangle button on that barrel, and then they'll move from the in front of the chest, allowing you to open it. Lucky emblem number 5 is not that far away, right to the left of this archway.
Let's see.
Alright, so now we're going to head where you do the dancing mini game, for which there is a festive dancer trophy associated to it for getting a score of over 70,000. Well, just to the right, there's another barrel you can perform on. If you perform that, these people will move out of the way, allowing us to pick this chest. Now I'm going to kind of backtrack from which we came, from the area which you just came, and go through that archway again. And treasure number 5 is right at kind of near the base of this bridge. We somewhat passed it, right on the other side of the save point. We saved this till now because we have to go down these stairs here for the next area. Treasure number 26 is going to be at the end of this pier. And if we had turned left right before going out of the pier, we would have gotten lucky emblem number 8. So let's just go back the way we came. Now turn right. And you're going to see some barrels that are going to form the famous mouse image. Take a picture of that. Treasure number 27. You see these spiral stairs right in front of us? Just go to the top of that. And we were going to continue going the direction we were heading, veering off to the right-hand side, going up a ramp.
Let's see.
Before you do that, at the base of that winding stair tower is a lucky emblem. So make sure you take a photograph of that.
Find the next one.
It's the same tower we just got the treasure. Now take this ramp up. That's going to go off to the right-hand side. On the door is where we need to take a photo of the next lucky emblem. Now head back down the ramp. There's nothing more for us up this way. So we're going to head down this ramp, take a bridge that's extending off to the right. We're going to follow this and go to the very end, and you're going to see a bunch of boxes stacked up. And we need to break those open, and breaking those open will reveal the location of the chest. Now the final collectible here in the Kingdom of Corona is actually going to be at the top of this tower. It's another lucky emblem, so we're just going to run up there, snap a photo of this guy, and that'll be the 37th and final collectible in this world. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you found the video helpful, hit the like button, and of course, subscribe.